Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in our Fortnite video, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 building tips for this season, and I'm going to show you guys the 5 building tips that I think are going to be the most important and things that I think are going to be the most valuable here for the season, just based on everyone's play style and also the way the game's played through the meta, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you guys the top 5 building tips and also break down and show you guys exactly how I do them. And before we get into the video, I have a weekly V-Buck giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2,000 V-Bucks every week. So if you guys want a chance to enter that giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on my post notifications so you guys get notified for every video. And also so you can see the winner of the giveaway, and as well leave a comment down below of either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you'll be automatically entered into the giveaway for a chance to win 2,000 free V-Bucks. So make sure you guys do enter, and alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so here I'm going to get right into it and show you guys the top 5 building tips and techniques that I do that has helped me the most in Chapter 2, and that I've seen have the biggest impact on my game. So these first couple ones I'm going to show you are pretty easy to do. They're not extremely difficult. And this one's going to be placing a cone while you're ramping with a ramp above you and below you. And the reason why this is super effective and super OP is because there's really infinite things you can do off of this. Maybe you can turn around. Maybe you can do like a high ground retake off of it. There's a lot of, there's infinite amount of things that you can do off of this. And you can even continue to ramp up even more. You don't even have to turn off the first cone you place. You can place like 2 or 3 cones and then go for a turn. And there's just so many different things. It's super nice to do. And when you do this, this is a very good technique if someone's at your level, just a little bit above, or maybe even directly above you, because it protects you from getting shot from above. Because if you only have one ramp, then you're going to get shot, and that thing's going to get sprayed out so quick. So you want to be able to have some sort of extra build that's going to protect you for at least another half second before it breaks, so you're able to make a play off of it. So this is going to be my first one. So that was very, very easy. And the reason why I wanted to show this one first is because it's super simple to do and also extremely effective. Pretty much everybody does this. And there's just so many different retakes you can do off of this that also is extremely effective. And I'll be showing you guys a few as well. And I'm also going to show you guys a new one in this video that I haven't shown before, that I really just started doing a couple of days ago. And I've actually found it to be very, very useful and also very helpful for a lot of reasons. So that is going to be my first one in this video. So going into my second one, and this one, so when you're used to be like a couple seasons ago, you can easily just ramp up with your cones and go for the edit play. But one thing that I've noticed, especially in this season when it comes to the P90, SMGs, and when it comes to replacing the same structure more than once, you have that little delay, like that little, I think it's like 0.15 second delay. So you really want to place a floor and a pyramid in this season, because if you have one cone and someone above you has a P90, best case scenario, they hit you for like 4 headshots and then you're down to like 10 HP. So you really do want to be building with a floor and a cone. You want to go for double edits just because of these, SMGs, scars, they just rip through builds extremely quickly. So you want to have something that is going to protect you a little bit more while you're ramping up. And of course, this can be a little bit difficult to do when you're getting spammed at over and over again. It's not really that difficult to do when you're just running straight, but when you're getting spammed at, your builds are constantly breaking, it can be a little bit difficult and a little bit challenging. So practicing this and working on this can be very effective and also very useful. So I would recommend really practicing and getting these double edits down very well, just because of the spam and just because the P90 is an absolute build shredder. So that is something you want to keep in mind and you want to do. So going into the third high ground retake that I'm going to be showing you guys, and this one I've shown a couple times, and it's just really the best retake in the game. It is super simple, super effective, and you can really pull this off, because there's a lot of high ground retakes that you've seen a lot more advanced that even if you practice them a lot, you're not going to be able to pull off 100% of the time every game. But something like this isn't very difficult to do once you have the right practice and understand how the mechanics work. So of course, for this, I'm going to slow it down, really show you guys, for maybe those who have never done this before, to show you guys exactly how this works. So when you're ramping up, all you want to do is, and you don't even have to have a floor already above you, you can just have a single ramp, and all you want to do is you kind of turn around, you do like a little 180, then you place walls behind you. And when you place walls behind you, then you want to place that cone or pyramid on top, and then you want to continue ramping out. This is very good because if someone's, I guess, a little bit higher than you, being able to jump up and place that cone gives you a little bit more edge. It gives you a little bit more leeway on the shots they try to take at you, and it also gives it a lot more protection from above. Because if you get spammed at from above that angle up there, then it is going to be a little bit more difficult trying to deflect the shots, just because there's going to be so many shots coming for you. So if you're able to have all of those builds placed there, then it is going to be a lot more difficult to break. But then of course it's going to burn through a lot of mats, but this is very effective, and it's probably the best high ground retake in this game. And so here it is again, slowed down just one more time in case you guys have never done this one before. This one is, like I said, the best high ground retake in the game by far. It's super effective. Pretty much everyone can do it, and it's easy enough to be able to pull off every single time. You're really not going to be messing it up. The only time people mess this up is when they place the cone too early. So you want to make sure you place the cone after the walls are already placed. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to place the cone, and you're basically just going to place it right in front of you, and it's going to mess you up. So when you're doing this, you just want to make sure that you place the cone after you have already placed the walls. And so going into my next high ground retake, and for this one, I really do like this one a lot because it makes it really effective in a lot of situations. So most people, they would do like a normal side jump, and the only problem with that is once you jump to the side, you have probably like a split second. I mean, it's not a lot of time, but you do have a split second where you get shot. So, and if you are going against really good players, a lot of tryhard players, they're going to be able to hit you every time after you go for these side jumps. So what you want to do instead is before you even jump around, you want to be able to place that wall already there. So if the player wants to go for a shot on you, they're not going to be able to whatsoever, just because you already have that wall there. So as soon as you go for the jump, you're already protected from getting shot, which gives you a 100% chance of not getting shot from that angle. And these are one of the retakes that I've learned very recently, because I really haven't been able to do them too much in game, because I just learned them probably a few days ago, and I really realized how effective these actually are. So I've been practicing them a lot, and I'm hopefully going to be able to pull them off in game very consistently, because it really, after you practice them for a little bit, it's not the most difficult thing to do. You just have to make sure you're timing right on it when you go for the jump. You just want to make sure that you place the wall before you jump, because if you try to place it while you're jumping, it's going to be very difficult to do so. So you place the cone, place the wall before you jump, and then you go for like a normal side jump. And like I said, this is very effective because it prevents you from getting shot as you're jumping. So definitely practice this one. I feel like this is a very good one, and also a new one for myself. And moving on to the next one I have on this list, and this one is something, it kind of ties into the one I mentioned earlier, where you do like a double edit, but you want to make sure you do the edit on that same side. So you want to edit both the squares on the same side. And what you want to do, and the reason why I do like this one a lot, and I do it quite a bit in games, is because once you go for an edit on that side, if you want to go for a retake on the opposite side, you're able to do so without getting shot, because as you can see, after I'm going for the edit on the floor in the cone, the cone makes a ramp that protects you from getting shot from that angle. So that's why I really do like this building technique for the season, because it really prevents you from getting shot right away as you're turning. Because I really have noticed that a lot is when people go for 90s, a lot of times they'll end up getting shot, and the best way to prevent that is going to be doing something like this, where it makes it so the cone is already at your side, or already on your, I guess, left, or it depends what side you do it on, but it's going to protect that one side, which is not going to let the other player get shots on you. And that's really the key, and one thing that I've noticed a lot in the season is I was really looking for a lot of building techniques and edits that I can do that are very, or that are safe in a way where I'm not going to get shot and just get blasted for 100 damage with, you know, little Timmy with his great attack, because I hit for 20s, but these little Timmys be hitting 100 damage shots. So you really want to try to be as safe as possible with your building, but also as fast. So these retakes are very quick, and also at the same time, it's not going to, in a way, slow you down while you're going for high ground retakes. Of course, there are going to be faster ones in this game, but these ones are very safe, and you don't have to worry about getting shot from the angle that you're trying to build at. So I really do like the retakes I'm showing in this video, and I would recommend learning all of these. And so this is the last one that I have, and for this one, it's very good as well with blocking off someone to your side. So if someone's building up on your right side or your left side, you can use this technique. All you do is place a wall to your side like you're doing a 90, but instead of turning, first, what you want to do is you want to place both ramps. You you place both ramps out and then you go up one and then you do a 90. And when you're doing this, it pretty much just stops the other player from running at you, because then now they have to worry about 2 ramps right in front of them. So this is the technique that I'm doing a ton. It's very effective at blocking other people off, and I really do like this one a lot. So I would recommend highly learning this one because it's very good at blocking the other player off. They're not able to get shots on you, and it kind of messes them up because not a lot of people do this in game. So when you are going for this and you're blocking off the other player, sometimes it even confuses them and they really don't know what to do off of it, which slows them down, which is going to allow you to get high ground very easily on that player. So these are going to be the 5 building tips or techniques that I really like for this season and that I would recommend for you guys to learn as well. And with that being said, that's a wrap up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my post notifications so you guys are notified for every single new video. And alright guys, on to the next video.